Wow. Hello. Good evening. Um, Hi, Fran. Hey, Lawrence. Hello. Wow. I'm doing well. How are you guys? Hmm. I I have a free week this week, so hopefully I'm planning to stream more this week. Maybe two or three more times. Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to play Balatro tonight. But I was like, I finished Wuthering Heights. I need to start progressing the story, right? Oh my gosh, the jolly music. And then while I was like in the waiting room, waiting for the ads to stop, I saw someone playing Balatro. And I was like, that could be me. I was like, is it too late to change the stream to Balatro? No, it's fine. Hmm. I know Christmas event. And you know what? I didn't know. I just found out today that the Intravello, the mid chapter event before Wuthering Heights Heathcliff's canto was Christmas themed. So I was like, this is actually very seasonal. You could play Balatro, sure, but then you'd miss out on peak. Ah, that's true. But you know what? Balatro's also peak, right? I don't know. No, no, no. I'm gonna stick to my plan, right? Hmm. And I don't know how long this interval chapter is. It's been so long since I played this one. But if you have time, maybe I can squeeze in some Balatro. Hmm. But yeah, I finished Wuthering Heights. It was it was a book. It was so dramatic. I was like, oh, there's a lot of things happening. Holy shit! And then in the same week, right, I started Don Quixote. You know, because I before doing this stream, I tried doing the mirror dungeon, but I couldn't do the hard mode. They said I had to finish chapter 6. So I can only do hard mode after I beat Canto 6. So the faster I do it, the faster I can start clearing mirror dungeons faster. Hmm, hmm, hmm. But yeah, so far Don Quixote has been so stressful for me because you guys know I work at a hospital, right? So I've had my fair share of very confused, crazy patients. And Don Quixote,
Baby man, little baby man, little baby man, little
ah,
baby man.
hi Beta. It's such an amazing book. I think I'm like a little over 10 chapters in it, but it's so stressful for me because I've handled crazy patients before, and Don Quixote fits the description of a crazy patient to a T. I was like, I've worked with these people before. Does the edition you're reading include info about Cervantes himself? I think so because I think in one of the chapters like he paused the story midway to add like information on how this one story was not translated halfway, so he had to go like look for the other half of the story and have it translated from Arab to I don't know Spanish. So I think it does include Cervantes himself. Bro, I was yelling at my friend group how when I started Don Quixote, I wasn't even at chapter 1. I was at the preface, the author's note, and it already starts with the shit post. I was like, ain't no way. I'm not even chapter 1, and we start with a shit post. It's basically him saying that, oh, I don't know what famous quote or something huge, that I can open my book with, like the famous authors before me did so. And then his friend walks in and was like, just make shit up and quote some dead person, say some dead person say it. I was like, this is the incorrect quote meme, right? like there could be a picture of Einstein with a quote like, if you soak a raisin in grape juice, it turns into a grape. Albert Einstein. uh, no, I mean about the man's history. It's not in the story itself. Because Cervantes had an extremely eventful life, and you can really tell why he'd have such a massive hate for chivalric tales. Oh, probably not. I don't know. There's some commentary, which I assume is from Cervantes, but I don't know. It'll be more apparent once I delve into it. Mhm. I wasn't listening. Did I hear sugary on a grape? No. Like if you soak a raisin in grape juice, it turns into a grape because raisins are dehydrated grapes. Hmm, hmm. Totally factual. It's been a while since I've had grapes. Good grapes though are very sweet and refreshing. Okay, without further ado, let's start this Christmas event, shall we? Tedium. Gosh. I really need to catch up to Don Quixote though because I don't know, the book's so cringy. But it's on purpose, right? Anyway, as our voyage on the Lake extends, the list of things to keep the sinners entertained grows even smaller. In a way, it sounds like a serious problem, but it's a masterpiece in satire, chivalric satire, right? I'm actually impressed on how well Cervantes depicts a crazy person, basing it on actual crazy people I've met. Guys, anybody got any fun stories to tell? No. For the 13th time, I suppose repeating the exact same phrase that many times is a talent. If it could even be called that. If you're having trouble recalling what you said moments ago. Bro, I actually love Otis. I'm like a day one Otis simp. Huh. She has repeated the phrase 28 times, to be precise. At 30, I was planning to verify if she had suffered any damages to her occipital region. Since day one! I get it. I get it. I'm just bored, okay? There's nothing to do anymore. I'm tired of playing the same game of backgammon again and again. What was that? Was that like a seagull? Anyway, good. I've got a job for you then. How about you start feeding the seagull on time for once? Somehow it became my responsibility after all you got tired of taking care of it. Bro, where did the seagull come from? Like at the ending of Canto 5 when Ishmael was singing in the credits. I remember Ryoshu and Mersault holding a rope, right? And the seagull was like walking on it. I don't remember where they picked it up. Since my first day, I could already tell my two favorites would be Dawn and Mersault. Not gonna lie, I was a big Mersault hater day one. But then I read The Stranger, like for no apparent reason, just to read it, you know. And then I was shook when I found out that Mersault was the protagonist for The Stranger, and I was like, and now that I understand the book, I kind of understand Mersault now. Hmm, hmm, hmm. And to be fair, I would say The Stranger and Mersault are like the catalyst to like why I started reading the Limbus books, because now that I read The Stranger, I was like, might as well read them all, right? So after Don Quixote, I'm planning on reading The Odyssey and maybe Stormlight Archive by Brandon Sanderson, which is not a Limbus book, but my friend Mels has been like hounding me to start reading Brandon Sanderson. So I was like, okay, okay. We love Camus in this household. Yes, actually, I fucking love Sisyphus. I fucking love Sisyphus. Uh, I'm an absurdist at heart. Okay, so I was like, oh, I should read The Stranger then, and then Pikachu face, right? I see Mersault. Mersault is innocent. The sun was just too bright. No, he is innocent. He That's the crazy part. He is innocent. I was like, but I can see people like, you know, condemning him, and it's like, yeah, this is chill. Man, they did surgery on a grape? That's whack. I've actually seen like a video of someone like do surgery on a grape. Like they got a scalpel and everything, and they cut up the grape skin off. I was like, this is too meticulous. He's not innocent. He shot a dude. He shot a dude in self-defense. He is innocent, right? The sun was too bright. He shielded his eyes, and then the dude just like attacked him. Am I misremembering? That's what happened, right? I fucking love the part though that everyone that knew Mersault was like, yeah, he's a little weird, but he's not evil. Yeah, that's what I remember at least. He did he did shoot a dude, but it was in self defense. I missed the surgery on a grape copy pasta. I need to bring it back myself. Is this the part where I say I don't know that copy pasta? Yeah, may, maybe I'll Google it later. But okay, since we're talking about the stranger though, I love the part. I love the part where during the trial, Mersault was just being honest, answering truthfully because he's weird, and he thought everything was doing well, and then the judge like pat him on the shoulder and was like, "Good trial, Senor," and the Monsieur, Mister. Good trial, Mister Antichrist. I was like, what the fuck? That trial was so fucking biased. I feel for Mersault. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Oh, Zol, I didn't know you didn't know. Did you know they did surgery on a grape? Wait, is this the copy pasta? Because I know they did surgery on a grape. I've seen it. Okay, we're getting sidetracked. Back to the seagull, which origins I still do not know. Progressively getting more annoyed as I repeat this. I leave this bit. You're fine. I'm not annoyed. Okay. Ishmael. Sorry, I got excited because we just did her chapter, right? And I'm excited to see like how she grows from here on out. Like we have with Yisang and Sinclair. You could really see that after their chapter they're trying to be better people. Yeah, we're going to have to let the seagull go once we're out of the Great Lake anyway. But you even let yourself get attached to it. It's not attached until they give it a name, right? If you're taking care of an animal and plan on releasing them later, don't give them a name. Just look at her. The way she looks at you. Those woeful eyes. What? Your average seagull eyes? It was abundantly clear that the sinners were starting to slowly expire from sheer boredom. Well, it's not really a problem that has a solution. And I had zero interesting stories to tell, considering that I am an amnesiac, so all I could do was sit here and watch the sinners suffer. Putting them through the daily trials of the mirror dungeons wasn't the most exciting activity either. Sorry, this is kind of like meta commentary because that's what I've been just doing with them since I was like just reading Wuthering Heights. There's our boy. Ah, horrible man. Horrible man from the book. I I don't know how different he is here though. Tragic, but horrible man. Speaking of which, Heathcliff appears to be the one least affected by this mess. Well, not that he was calm and aloof, that is. I'd say he's anxious. Um, oi, Virgilius. Oh, why is he talking to Virgilius, and why did the music stop? Does no one casually talks to Virgilius, right? Sorry, that was kind of well executed. Um, a frosty silence descended upon the sinners, and the source of that frost was the inexplicable event that played out before their eyes. Huh? Oh, Heathcliff, have you got insane? did you finally snap? This must be the side effect of the consultations. Maybe we can cancel this sense of self-preservation loss syndrome or something like that. He- Heathcliff, shut your traps. I ain't mad, and my senses of self-preservation is just fine. Impressive, Heathcliff. I really found myself surprised in this series of misadventures so far, but this one is one of those rare occasions. Speak. What is your business? It's the our next destination is T Corp in it. Do you really need me to answer that? His eyes are glowing. You know, you know what I'm talking about. Hmm. Patience, Heathcliff. Though that seems to be a virtue that most of you lack. If everything goes according to the flow, you'll make it to your appointment on time. Since I had no context for any of that, all I could do was sit here and watch as Heathcliff scratched the back of his head. I'm still out of the loop, but Heathcliff must be really anxious about something if he's willing to talk to Virgilius first. And after all that, that's not what else could possibly be more important than the appointment. Wait. Heathcliff turned around to face us. Oi, any of you got any history with T Corp? Show of hands now. Hmm. I have, in a way, resided in that place once. Oh yeah, during his canto, right? The black and white area they lived at. That's T Corp, right? So, quick question: have you ever looked closely at Heathcliff's symbol? It looks like a mountain with a thunder bolt on it, right? Or a lightning bolt, which is kind of fitting for Wuthering Heights because it's like on a hill that wuthers a lot. Right. But we already did you, didn't we? Like we did your chapter already, right? The thing surrounding the mountain. I have to take a look again after this. I think there was like a white border, but I can't remember it at the moment. Mm-hmm. Then yeah, soon it'll be. But we're still in the middle of this mad lake. Oi, clockhead. What's today's date? How would I know? Huh? Can't you tell the date? You've got a clock for a head. Ah. But clocks and calendars are completely different things. Ah. Heath, that was your 13th side today. Keep doing that, and you just might huff and puff our boat to pieces. Tell us, Heathcliff. Your turn's coming up, isn't it? I'm actually super fucking excited for Heathcliff's canto. I don't know much, but I read the book and it's full of pain. Also, I heard patches of Violet by Millie on Shuffle on Spotify, and that that piece of music is such a fucking banger. I think I've repeated that song multiple times. Anyway, and whatever it is that awaits you there, you're going to have to prepare yourself for it. Yeah, I suppose there's no hiding it anymore. After some time, right. So, to summarize, Heathcliff's starting to feel like his turn's coming up now that Ishmael's had their time in the ringer. And he's got good reason to believe that because Virgilius handed him something in their last consultation that affirmed his suspicion. And according to that something, he'll need some fancy clothes and whatnot to refine his looks before we get to T Corp. Oh my god. Okay. This was in the book. But since we're still so far from escaping the lake, you're starting to feel restless, is that right? Right on. So, yeah. So, there's not much we can do about that before we hit solid ground, is there? Why do you think he stole those hair coupons? Oh my god. He's gonna make himself look presentable? uh, is that gonna come up? Aw, come on, Heath. That's it. Don't you worry. I can definitely help you out with that as soon as we find land, okay? We don't even know how far we are from land. We are. Oh, Dante, we have reached the end of the scheduled work period for the sinners. Huh? Yeah. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. I reflexively said my usual routine piece as the light alarm played. Man, that wasn't even a big deal. Ugh. I was hoping to see an act of dramatic bloodshed for once. Well, at least he wasn't trying to stir up trouble for once. The sinners got up from their seats, yawned and stretched, and one by one disappeared into the back door. Oi, clockhead. Don't know they knock your wits along with your head. So sorry. Gomenasai. But Gregor isn't completely wrong, is he? Can you even mince words at this point? Ugh. Virgilius and Chiron also walked into the back door, mocking grins on their faces. And I was left alone in the ship's cabin, standing awkwardly next to severely crestfallen Heathcliff. Cam, here it is, our child. Wait, there was another. Sir Heathcliff. Huh? What are you doing here, girl? Run along, you. Go gush about the high and mighty fixers of T Corp or something. I shall have plenty of time for that later. Yet thou shalt do well to treat me well, Sir Heathcliff. What, you little... Hold! Allow me to finish. Manager Esquire? Heathcliff? Come hither. Hush, hush. Don Quixote wore a confident smile. She slowly, gingerly walked over to presently and temporarily vacant Charon's seat, on the driver's seat then, and whispered ever so silently to us. Forsooth, I have devised a splendid plan for thee. Oh no. Okay, another story chapter. A tempting offer. So, what is this splendid plan of yours? A plan most ingenious. Oh, did you conceive it yourself? I don't think there were words in this world expressive enough to describe the look on Heathcliff's face. It was certain that he had very scant expectations of Don Quixote and her plans, but there was this sliver of hope in his face that maybe, just maybe, Don Quixote might rise to the occasion for once. It was unclear whether Heathcliff's internal struggle mattered much to Don Quixote. However, she began excitedly describing her plan. Didst thou, Sir Heathcliff, ever hear tale of the ancient legendary fixer of Davat Association, the Red Sack? Oh my god, wait, holy shit. The obsession with fixers is making sense now that I've read some Don Quixote. Anyway, wow, okay, anyway. The red, what? Like, Virgilius? Oh yeah! Only special fixers get colors in their name. And is it Virgilius the current red fixer? It is said that the legendary Red Sack carried out his deliveries no matter how terrible the terrain or how arduous the journey to all corners of the city. And with him was his sidekick, Reindeer Man. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Forsooth, his magnificence had given away gratuitous gifts for children of the city that he deemed to be kind. This common knowledge, Sir Heathcliff, he appeareth on the front cover of Fixers Monthly every winter. Okay. Don Quixote asked, sounding genuinely shocked to hear that Heathcliff did not know of this red sack. What makes you think I'd ever read rags like that? How do you read this word? Fey to thee. Rags, thou sayest, Manager Esquire. Surely thou hast heard of magnificent publication. I'm an amnesiac. I knock on my ticking clock head. I didn't really feel the need to spell it out for her. So none of thee has subscribed to it. Then mine words fell on deaf ears. Anyhow, what matters to thee, Sir Heathcliff, is that thou endeavoreth to make thyself more presentable than anyone else for this occasion, is it not? Finally getting to the point, eh? Go on. Marry, good sir, a costume most befitting that occasion would be those of the Red Sack and his psychic Reindeer Man. No. He would look like a clown. What the fuck? No. This isn't going to end well, is it? What, like those ridiculous fixers, they'll atardecer at the whatever? Tis not ridiculous. Faye, thou hast not even deigned to indulge mine only wish that we could cosplay. Oh my god. Cosplay fixers del arte ardient together. Thou hast not even given it a chance, indeed. Speak not on a matter thou now not about. With all the talk of this splendid plan, I thought you were actually going somewhere. But it all comes around to that fixer nonsense again, eh? Don't even have the energy to beat the sense into you. I'll get to it later. 5 honest hits to the noggin should do it. When the sliver of hope on Heathcliff's face was beginning to rapidly fade. Prithee, share thy thoughts of the fixers that we had laid our eyes upon thus far. He want, she wants to talk about fixers? What? Embarrassing. Were they? Remember, were they not fancy and impeccably dressed? Close not thy eyes and heart and speak. Okay, Don Quixote actually makes sense here. So far, all the fixers we've met have been dripped out. Very presentable. Absolutely embarrassing sods, yeah. That spandex look from K Corp looked like he leaped right out of a circus. That's the guy who's like from The Boys. I forgot his name. Homelander. Homelander ripoff. Nay, Lord Sigrid was not embarrassing. I say that his outfit was rather dashing. Wouldn't you agree? Allow me to explain to thee the materials of its fabric, so that thy understanding she's gonna nerd out now. Excuse me. Huh? The hither. Sir Heathcliff, I am yet unfinished. Why is the girl so hyper today? Well, Lord Sigrid is a special outlier, mayhaps, but does not agree that most fixers are rather well dressed and wore honor upon their sleeve. Honor upon their what? I don't know. I don't know about that, but I suppose they were quite posh. Exactly. Follow thee. Follow thee, and thou shalt see thyself dressed impeccably and impressively as the fixers are. Is that right? Saw that. I know shite all about clothes or making myself look fancy. Right, so let's say I go along with your plan. Where are we going to get them clothes? Honestly, everyone was right. Where are we even going to pick up clothes in the middle of the lake? Aha! Yet I have thought of that as well. Recall events of yesterday. The sirens that echoed across this bus. Dost thou remember? Now that I think about it, there was a siren yesterday. It went off not long before I announced the close of the business for the day. But Faust said that the backdoor volatility wasn't anything for us to worry about. Yet I was curious. Indeed, doth Faust determine which volatility is useful and which is not. Thus, as all were crowded by the back door, preoccupied with returning to their respective quarters, I have secretly and stealthily availed myself the chance to take a glance at the screen. So you took a peep at the screen. You know how to read those complex symbols? Nay, or nay. I myself had little hope of recognizing them, yet when I looked into them, I could very easily tell what the particular symbol on the device indicated. Oh my god, it's snowflakes, snowmen, Santa. Forsooth, were symbols of the red sack and the reindeer man. And next to them was a symbol indicating posh outfits. I'm guessing it's this one. No, it can't be that simple. Yeah, no, it can't be that simple. I agreed with Heathcliff. However, Don Quixote remained enthusiastic as ever, as though she was already expecting him to say that. Dost thou know? Ever so often, certain symbols appear on numerous doors past the back door. Huh? Every respite, every passing glance, I made sure to watch them carefully. Finally finished rendering like 50 scales. I'm free. Like 3D scales? And 'twas yesterday when, in the corridor, I spied myself the exact door with the exact same symbol that I witnessed on screen. Don, Don Quixote, you didn't. Tis my nature as an adventurer, manager esquire, mine inability to quell the burning adventurous spirit. I prostrate before thee. Hi, Mels. Oh my gosh. Now that I'm like 10 chapters in Don Quixote, her actions make somewhat of a sense to me now. 2D, but I do it all by hands. Oh, is this for like a costume? I wanna see. Can't listen right now, but we'll have audio in 15 minutes. Oh, yeah, all all good. Thanks for dropping by. Yes, Dawn is mentally unwell. That's why we love her. uh, he, Don Quixote in the book really is unwell. Like, damn. Anyway, I feel like I should reserve my Don Quixote spiel so far once I start the Don Quixote canto. Hmm. But it's nice that they're highlighting her here now because she's next. Know that I have taken the sneakiest of peeks. Mary, 'twas not too foolhardy. I have only taken a small peek. Enough I told thee that I witnessed from within that all my deductions and predictions have been proven true. Could thee find within thyself compassion to spare mine soul? You absolute muppet. Why in the bloody hell do you keep doing what everyone tells you not to? Right, Heathcliff. I don't understand why some people keep doing things that everyone tells them not to. Art contests. I made the foolish decision to draw someone's mermaid OC. I mean, you didn't think that when you said yes, right? Because the image of a mermaid comes into mind. Mhm. I hope it looks good. You know what's funny? A few days ago, I saw a post saying, "What kind of mermaid do you prefer?" And they posted three different mermaids. The first one's a mermaid with the tail length in proportion to their upper body. And the second one is the tail length is twice as long. And the third one, which is almost like a leviathan in my opinion, their tail length was three times as long as the body portion. I was like, damn. I think I don't have a preference, but the longer, bigger tail one look more majestic and probably less human. Okay, anyway. I remember when Heathcliff ignored all warnings and went into the restricted areas past the area of the corridor that we weren't allowed to use. That was the first time it was Heathcliff. I cannot remember this. It was like a year ago. We almost lost Heathcliff that day. It was a tad indifferent this time, however. Back then, Heathcliff had no idea what was beyond that door. And this time, we do. Are you suggesting we call everyone over to explore that place? Nay, the three of us will be more than suffice to handle this task. All tales begin with a party of three indeed. You're just scared of the consultation, aren't you? I have nary a clue to what you might be referring to. The answer to this predicament was right there. Tell them that it's too dangerous and shove them back into their respective rooms to rest up for tomorrow. Manager Esquire? That zone, indeed. It appeared to be the place most peaceful to mine eyes. This simple task, is it not? All that we seek to do is enter there and avail ourselves of a few sets of clothes for Heathcliff. It was obvious that Don Quixote wasn't helping Heathcliff out of pure kindness of her heart. Maybe she hungered for an adventure. Or maybe she thought she might be able to do that cosplay of the fixers she so admired. Yes, I was thinking about tail sizes. The only had a ref of their land form. Wanted to make it big with a lot of stuff, but I had a week left to do it when I started. The writing in this game is so nice. It is. That's why it got me reading classical books. But once this deadline's over, afterwards, you're free to do whatever you want without a deadline. But yes, big tail. But if we can find Heathcliff some nice clothes to put his heart at ease, then Ishmael. Maybe I can do something about this before things get out of control, like it did last time when I let a sinner anxiety stew and exacerbate. That is actually fucking learning. He doesn't want another Ishmael episode to happen. He's actually learning a lot. Kudos to him. Fine. But we're turning around at the first sign of danger. Seriously? Come on. You're willing to do it if it meant that you could pick up some clothes. Well, I suppose we'll be okay as long as Clockhead's with us. Hehe. Well said. Then, let us reconvene tonight before Manager Esquire's quarters. We shall knock in the following rhythm. Knock, 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 knock. Then thou shalt whisper a secret code, to which then I shall just go get some sleep. I really hope this won't be a waste of time. We agreed on a precise time before returning to our respective rooms. I have more contest art to do after this actually, but thank you for your wisdom. I just want you to have fun with the things you do, Lawrence. But good luck with your other contests. Okay. Clear within 10 turns. Piercing. I can only bring Don Quixote and Heathcliff. What's a good ID to bring? Bleed. Tremor. I think my best... Wait. I can make a new one. I do have a very good piercing Heathcliff ID. And I have a good Don Quixote piercing ID here as well. Yeah, this would work.
싱싱한 풀이 보이네.
A dark, silent night. All are sound asleep. This sounds like the start of a song, right? Like silent night, holy night. Thus we assemble. This better be worth the trouble. It will be worth every trouble, of course. Now come hither. We quietly and sneakily followed Don Quixote, taking care to not make a noise. Are we really crossing this line? Wait, wasn't it Dante's idea to agree to do this? Bloody hell, lass. Don't you know what happened the last time I crossed it? Alas, it will be different this time. All you must do is follow the corridor immediately to the right of this delineation and open the door here. So they're the symbols she was talking about. Past the door, through the window, the symbols Don Quixote mentioned shimmered, symbols that seemed to indicate a sack, a wrapped present, and what appeared to represent fancy clothes. So, they're the red sack, the reindeer man symbols? Precisely. Right. I suppose you're the expert with these things. I'm going in. Huh? Hold on. Before I even had the chance to stop him, Heathcliff barged into the door. And we found ourselves almost getting dragged in by his sheer fervor. Oh, we found ourselves in a rather sizable room. This place was decorated with numerous Christmas-themed ornaments. Warm, cozy lighting reflected off the wooden flooring, and a maze of conveyor belts that were installed all over the place. This place is a factory? Quite. And what are those things? Those little children-like... Hark! It is I, Don Quixote. What the hell is she doing? The little figures Heathcliff indicated didn't exactly look like children. They all froze for a moment before turning around in our direction. They weren't humans, that's for sure. Give me but a moment. I have already parlayed with these fellows. What happened to the sneakiest of peaks? Oi, Clockhead. Something's coming this way. Bro, what the fuck? Bro's fucking ripped. Do you see those fucking muscles? A small but larger than the others around it figure scurried over and stood before us. Ah, Lady Don Quixote. You finally grace us with your presence once again. OME. And just as you did before, poof, appearing from the most unexpected places again. OME. A workshop, if you will. Santa's workshop? Who's this, Don Quixote? The one who shall grant us the wonderful gifts indeed. He rubbed his hands, or what I assume to be hands, together, looked up at us, and started. Pleased to make your acquaintance, OME. You must be Lady Don Quixote's friends, OMEs. My name is Doduru, a gnome who works at this gift factory, OME. And why, of course, I make gifts here, OME. A gnome? Indeed, a gnome. Was that supposed to be obvious? What are gnomes anyway? So they're not humans, right? Yes, these fellows are not humans. They are gnomes. Yes, of course, not human gnomes. Home. They just get gnomed in a Soul stream. You and I both. Didn't think non-humans were allowed in the city. That's true. They're not abnormalities or distortions either. There's something else. The city. I knew it. Well, why does it matter if they are not humans? What truly matters is the heart with which they commit themselves to work, that is. Of course. You're absolutely right, milady. OME. Didn't that Dodru gnome say something weird about the city just now? He did. I caught it. So that wasn't just me, huh? Well, Ome, this Dodoru cut in our conversation. Do the friends of Lady Don Quixote wish for any present, Ome? Say, we have fancy clothes and powerful weapon, Omes. Or delicious cookie, Omes. Fancy clothes? So you really have him. Looks like we've got a winner, Ome. Well, then please, this way. The gnome said something about introducing us to the reception hall and led us to a certain room in his scurrying gait. This seems more like a storage space than a reception hall. Oh, behold, there's a warm fireplace and a table in this cozy place. What more could he possibly ask for? And we have some delicious refreshments ready for you as well, Ome. Please wait a moment, and I'll be right back with the gifts you want, Ome. The gnome bowed, opened the door, and scuttled out of the room. Are reception halls usually this barren? I've never been in one before, so I had no idea if this was what they were supposed to look like. I had to ask, especially because it was starting to get pretty obvious, even with my rather limited experience, that there was something off about this whole situation. I have once heard the rumor that this kind of decor has been catching on in recent years. This sounds like Coop. um, yeah, I've heard that too. Apparently, it's popular for some blokes to just deliberately leave their stuff lying around in some half-finished looking buildings. Is that what this is? Huh. Still, die hard, Manager Esquire. I shall personally be responsible for this expedition and claim ourselves shiny gifts. Okay, there's an ad going on, so we'll be back in like 2.5 minutes. BRB. That wasn't too long. So jolly, I know. But There's something fishy going on here. And considering this like a battle node, we're about to get jumped. Okay. If I if push comes to shove, I could nab some of these. I saw them packing some shiny, expensive looking stuff over there. No. Thievery this time. No thievery this time, Heathcliff. Has the incident with the hair coupons already left thy mind? Don Quixote was so heartbroken to find out that we are thieves because of Heathcliff. I actually love that part of last chapter. I was like, the voice actor for Don Quixote was putting in work, and I heard for her chapter for her canto, she's also putting in work. Can't wait to hear it. Ah, blimey. Fine. Heathcliff was a foul-mouthed as always, but it was evident from his relaxing expression that his anxiety was starting to ease. Maybe the fact that we're here, about to find what we're looking for, was a comforting thought. Heathcliff, is it that important that you dress well for this occasion? Huh? Oh, yeah. A rather delicate but gently smoldering hearth, calm, sunlit air, a perfect atmosphere to bring up uncomfortable subjects for some honest heart to heart. Or is someone waiting for you there? Someone who you'd like to dress up for? God, Catherine. Well, I suppose you're not completely wrong. Oh, oh, a secret, is it? Don Quixote excitedly and loudly dragged her chair up close to Heathcliff. The music went away. I have to go back as a successful man, as someone of great worth, so that they'll know that I've changed, that I'm no longer that witless brigand Heathcliff. Oh my god, this was in the book. This was in the book. That's why I have to dress posh when I return, to appear like a man of quality. Also, we're starting there. That's like this is like first half of the book. Ooh. Had someone stoked the fire of envy in thy stomach? Is this about revenge? Like Ishmael? Well, it does say revenge on his bat, right? Like right over here. And then Sueno Imposible on Don Quixote's lance, which translates to the impossible dream. Revenge. Heathcliff leaned back on his chair. It creaked as he rocked gently back and forth. There was a look of deep introspection on his face, which was, if my memory serves me right, a first. Well, I suppose you could call it revenge, but what I really want to do is make her regret. Yeah, that's what it. That's what this is. I'll show them. I'll trample over those bastards who thought I wasn't worth shite, so that she'll regret not choosing me. So that she will feel the regret down to the deepest reaches of her heart. Oh my god. Okay. I'll prove to Kathy that there was no better man for her than I. Kathy. Heathcliff's eyes tremble a little as he speaks her name. He's mentioned that name before. His eyes trembled then too. This Kathy must be someone pretty important to you. Of course. Bloody important. So, what happened between the two of you? Between you and Kathy? In the book, Heathcliff runs away because he overheard Kathy say that she would disgrace herself if she were to marry Heathcliff. And then he walked away. And as soon as he walked away, Kathy was like, but our souls are made of the same things. I was like, damn! As soon as he walked away in the book, Kathy started like saying words of love about Heathcliff. I'm like, you missed it. You missed it, bro. The least toxic British relationship. Ah. And I don't think he ever finds out in the book. Yeah, I don't think he ever finds out. He came back bitter. Catherine, to be exact. And I call her Kathy. It's a long and complicated story. Aha, allow mine intuition to speak for thee. This Kathy must be thy lover, is she not? Oh, wait. Is that what she is to you? Huh? No, it's nothing like that. Okay, maybe a little bit. Mm. He's stuttering like Sinclair on a bad day. Poor Sinclair, he can't catch a fucking break. Oh my god, Sinclair's gonna be the bottom of the Limbus fandom forever. While his disposition was brusque as always, I could clearly see that he couldn't stop himself from smiling from mere mention of her name, and that gave me more than enough answers. Emil catching strays, designated tame boy. He's name a more pathetic sinner. You can't. I mean, maybe Yisang? No. No. Can't have one moment of peace. Lama. Lama. Bro's probably chilling in his room and, sneezing like, is someone talking about me? Every sinner had a reason for joining Limbus Company, so maybe Heathcliff joined Limbus Company for this Kathy person. Makes me wonder what kind of person she might be, though. Someone that special, that precious to Heathcliff. Don't be so overdramatic. That ain't me. Everyone on Gregor's team when Marsault ate bad chicken. Wait, wasn't it? Who was? It's been a while. Wasn't it Ryoshu versus Gregor? Was that it? It's been a while. I can't remember. Now, I do this not out of my obligations as a manager, but I'm starting to think that I want to help you out so that you could be the best man you can be for her. That's too fucking sweet. It almost makes me want to throw up. Indeed, we shall all be people of quality. Okay, now that the lights are on, why is there blood on the floor? It was the boys plus Dawn versus the girls. Sinclair is an honorary. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, that's what happened. Lawrence, thanks for the health check. Okay, let's all stretch. Mm, Gotta hydrate for this, methinks. Probably, yeah. Thank you again, Lawrence. Make sure to hydrate yourselves. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Okay, it's happening. What? I'm not sure, but it's happening. Oh my god, the grating. I heard a door open in that very moment. It wasn't the reception hall door. That one was made of wood and wouldn't make the sound that I just heard. This sound came from over there, away from us, from a dark corner of the room. Then we heard sound of metal scraping against wood. It was accompanied by a howling blizzard. So those were sleigh marks. Is that blood? The huge sleigh made its way across the wooden floor on the marks that were already on the floorboards. It was flanked by several gnomes. This grape after the surgery. Yeah. The sleigh was red, and the sack on it were either black or red. But they were all littered with flesh and blood. You're fine, Lawrence. Dodoru! You've got your next batch of ingredients right here, Ome. Ugh, my back, Ome. Come on, friend, Ome. Just think about the looks on our friends' faces when they open their present, Omes. All is worth it, of course. Well, worth it. Here, Ome. The gaggle of gnomes who were walking in our direction as they chattered and gossiped froze in place upon noticing us. Quit lollygagging, Ome. Quit chit-chatting and help us out, Ome. We've got a lot to process, Ome. Besides, we brought some live ones this time. I think I saw some of the sacks on the sleigh move. No, they were thrashing, like something was trying to escape. Is that... Grab your weapon, girl. What is the matter with thee? These fellows are but hard-working. Hello? Is there someone there? Please, help! Get me out of here! Oh man, what a joyous day, Ome. This one's a fresh one, Ome. No. But they're human, Omes. Did Manager Dodoru bring him in, Ome? How do you manage to bring in humans so fresh, Ome? So, all along, Dye Factory has been... Oh boy. I could hear a familiar voice coming from the door in the room as Don Quixote stood there, flabbergasted. Dodoru's done blunder, Ome. That sleigh wasn't supposed to be coming here, Ome. Don't ya worry, Ome. Just a little game between us gnomes. That's your excuse? Master Dodoru? Dodoru's listening, Ome. Tell me the contents of those sacks. Raw material for presents, of course, Ome. Besides, Lady Don Quixote, Ome, Dodoru's prepared those fancy clothes for you and your friends to wear, Ome. Why don't we head right out to wear... What raw materials are they? Oh fuck. Ome, Dodoru's tired of lies, Ome. Human, Omes. Humans like you. You lot What I say about using the storage space, OME? I told you this one was off limits, OME. What are you gonna deliver? Nothing but disappointment to our neighbor, Omes. Even now, they await gifts from our factory, OME. Oh, the creatures are little murderous. Never mind. Hey. If we can't have cute little creatures, then we can murder murderous little creatures. Oh, my bad, Tome. Oh, man. And I already told the factory director to look forward to this batch, Tome. What was I thinking? This was absolutely not worth it. I know what you're thinking, Clockhead. So quit sighing and start strategizing. We got to get out of here, yeah? Yeah. Sitting here and feeling sorry for myself won't do anything. It never did. Got it. Grab your tools, OME. Fresh, locally procured materials. Coming up, OME. Right then. Let's crack on, you little shitbags. Let's fucking go.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
Bam.
100초만 기다려줄게.
Unopposed, so we'll just use a skill 1.
깡총. 날 뛰어보라고.
Nice.
적들이
Okay.
흔들흔들. 기회
Red,
아니야?
and then... It's 4 waves. Should I be saving bullets? I think I should be fine.
깡총.
I can't remember if I equipped Fell Bullet.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
Nice. Oh my god, Don Quixote.
야호.
You had one job.
이기는 편, 우리 편.
화끈한 계획이라도 생각난 거야?
I did not bring Fell Bullet. Should save ammo, yes. Uh-oh. I have Fell Bullet, but it looks like I forgot to equip it. Oops. We'll be fine, we'll be fine. This gains charge, okay.
깡총.
We should be fine.
내 피가 배고파 했어.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
지?
Speed. Classroom gain haste. Fuck. I need to use the purple one here because I want to stagger this little shit bag. Let's go. It'll be fine. It'll just take longer. I didn't expect 4 fucking waves.
날 뛰어보라고.
We'll be fine.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리
Okay,
편.
they're both staggered, so I can just use this one. This fight music is so upbeat for a bunch of gnomes jumping us. Yeah, do you hear them go na 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 na. 10 would murder a bunch of little gnomes to this music. Pum 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 pum. Nice. We saving those bullets,
내
boys.
피가 배고파 했어.
Our speed is at 8,
잘 됐다.
so this should be good. I can just do this, do this, do this, and this spends 3 ammo, 2 ammo. So I'm just gonna. At least we're getting this triggered. I'm gonna try saving bullets by using skill 1. Oh fuck, wait, shit. I only have 2 bullets left. Fuck it. Oh wait, no. We need the 3 fire. Should be fine. This is the second to the last wave. Honestly, you're right. I don't know where I'm gonna get the chickens from, but check your freezer. There's usually one at the corner at the back, like a tie or two. Okay, I'm officially out of bullets, which fucking sucks, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
반복하겠는가?
Come on. Out of ammo. At least the coins still contribute. He's doing such pathetic damage now.
이기는 편, 우리 편.
Oh my god. Is there no way to get bullets back? I don't think so.
유쾌한 결투였네.
In hindsight,
저 시시게 유쾌한 결투였네.
I should have brought fell bullet.
반복하겠는가? 유쾌한 결투였네.
It's fine. Don Quixote is carrying us.
씹는 맛이 있는데?
내 피가 배고파했어. 잘
Oh
됐다.
my god, this is Dodoru. He's fucking ripped. Holy shit. Like I saw his art, right? But holy shit. Okay, I think this is still good. Because it has 3 blade attacks. What's our speed? 6. It's dominating, so should be fine. This is Dodoru. So I want to use the blue ones here. Pride Resonance. Yeah, we're never gonna trigger Noble Duel here. Quick Suppression is indeed one of the best skills in the entire game. I fucking love using Quick Suppression. Look at this. Look at that. It doesn't matter that we don't have 2 bullets. It still does a bunch of damage. Actually, now that I'm thinking about, maybe I should have saved it for Dodoru. But I trust Don Quixote. Stab this little motherfucker. Nice, we get haste.
반복하겠는가?
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Eat shit. Eat fucking shit.
내 피가
Okay, we're fine.
배고파했어.
Speed of 12. Holy shit.
그치?
Okay. Do we need this? I'm in the mind of holy shit. This is fine.
깡총.
Like I could use an eagle right now,
저 시시게
but we don't have to. Trusting Don Quixote got you into this mess.
유쾌한 결투였네.
You're not wrong. Ah, I see you completed the battle pass. Yeah, how can I not? I play this game enough. And I have so many other units I still have to bring up. These were some fierce sods. The fault lies with me. Sorry. She said the line. The fault lies with you, Don Quixote. The light of confidence had completely faded from Don Quixote's face. So did her enthusiastic voice. She said the line. No, I should have thought this plan through. Well, if we were to find someone to blame, the biggest fault would lie with me. the manager. Maybe I should have turned around the moment I sensed something was off. Ah, alas. With that, Don Quixote marched toward the now abandoned sleigh. This is several mutilated bodies tumbled to the ground as soon as Don Quixote undid the knot tying the sack. Damn it. I was afraid that this was what we'd find inside the sack. There was a total of 7 or so people in the sack, but they were all missing a few limbs. They were barely breathing, and some of them had already perished. I've never seen their style of clothing before. Looks like we're pretty far from where we were. I've seen similarly worn and torn clothing in the back streets, but the clothing they wore was of materials and styles that I'd not seen before. The back door must have sent us pretty far. House did tell me that each district within the city had a different culture and such, so doesn't really matter, does it? They'll all die soon, and it's not like you can turn the clock for them. Let's just go back to the bus. Nay, here, this person is intact. Hark, get a hold of thyself. Art thou the one who requested our help earlier? Oh, it's just a little kid. Fitting time to get this Intervallo. Yeah! I didn't expect it to be so in theme with the festivities. Who are you? Okay, I'm guessing this is gonna be a few more story chapters.
보람차군. 그대들도 뛰어났네만 내가 조금 더 나았군.
Damn. For Heathcliff to lose so much fucking bullets at the beginning and still like have this small of a margin. Quick suppression. OP. They're gonna do reruns for Intervallo events. Also, before you start the next segment, yeah. Oh, it's another fight. Check out Heathcliff's symbol closely. Can I see it here? Oh my god, I just... Okay, I never noticed this detail before because now that I've read the book, it's Catherine Earnshaw, Love Heathcliff. It's CE, Love HC. The post-training yap was good. Hey! I'm glad you trained really well. I don't know what this thing at the side is though. I'll probably have a look later. Okay. We'll probably still be using Heathcliff and Dawn. Oh yeah, I have Wild Hunt. I can just use Wild Hunt, right? And I don't think Don Quixote has a syncing ID that I have. But I can use this one. So we have like a tank. Black belt test this Saturday. Good luck, Ganba! Ganba, Mels! Yeah, Don Quixote doesn't really do depression. I love how you worded that. For the longest time, I had Metal Hammer at my window.
저희는 심야 업무를 진행하는 협회원으로
Because I just love that crazy look she has. But this is fine. I feel like this will survive us. Yeah. We have like an off tank. I'll confess that I haven't played much with T Corp Don Quixote, but I do know that she has a taunt. And we don't really want to clash a lot with Wild Hunt because depends on the horse, right? Oh, speaking of which, it caught me off guard that the horse was named Dullahan. I was like, that's me. I'm the Dullahan.
심야 업무를 진행하는 협회원
But I'm glad that he gave us the keyword Dullahan for the name card. So least favorite scener. Why is it Mersalt? Lantern Dun's one of Tankiest IDs. I haven't built Lantern Dun because where's my Rupture team? I fucking love Seven Association Faust. But what other Lantern support? I mean Rupture support do we have? Yeah, Mersalt is Fran's favorite, right? And Don Quixote. My least favorite sinner? I feel so bad. Not saying I hate him. And I know some people fucking love Mersalt. I'm not saying I hate Mersalt, okay, Fran? I just love the other sinners more. Okay? Not gonna lie, after reading his book, I have found new appreciation for Mersalt. But Grob Hammer and W Corp Mersalt during launch left such a bad taste in my mouth. And the fact that I didn't know anything about him prior to reading the book, I thought he was just a boring guy, you know? But after reading his book, I was like, okay, I get it. Valid. I will slander this French man until the end of his days. He is French. You can't argue on that point. Join us, brother. Hi, Iceman. You should update Dead-Eyed Rabbit's boss. He's Rupture, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah. But yeah, I'm kinda... Now that I've got off to the game, I'm kinda... Whatchamacallit? Strapped for materials. I kinda wanna level up Pequod, Harpooner, Heathcliff. But I can't justify it. I was leveling. I uptied him and pulled for him because I wanted to make a bleed team with Pequod Ishmael, right? But then they released the Blood Fiends. And not gonna lie, I've been having so much fun with them. Once I collect enough of their buffs, and then you start putting on those badass masks, and their weapons get buffed. I'm like, this is so fun. The Blood Fiend IDs have so much fucking style. Fucking love the Blood Fiend IDs. But you know, I don't know anything about the story yet. W Corp Mersalt is the worst, and that's been my favorite faction since Ruina. I've never played Ruina, but you see these, my teams, Tremor, Burn, Bleed. You see how Charge is on top? And you see how most of them are level 45? I fucking love Charge. I actually fucking love Charge. I was using W Faust for the longest time. And then Multi-Crack Faust came out. I was like, yes. And she has how many arms? How many arms? 4 arms? Slayer Copium, thanks for the follow. Dog manager, Don gonna go hard. Like manager of La Mancha, right? I think that was the name. I can't wait. I can't wait. Because I saw the trailer Project Moon released and she was copying their weapons, right? I was like, this is so fucking sick. This is actually so fucking sick. My favorite ID though. It's a toss up between Otis and Faust. Because I feel like I love so many IDs from Faust. Not so much as Otis, but I love Otis as a character. I really like characters who are very dependable, and Otis has been dependable since day one. Sure, she can kiss my ass. Where is the bullet? There it is. Sure, she can kiss my ass, but she's so dependable. Yes, we are talking about Don Quixote of La Mancha. Otis can kiss my ass anytime. That's what I'm saying. Like, I actually don't mind that she's kissing my ass because she backs it up, you know? Like, at first it was kind of off-putting, like with the backhand compliments. Do you have Fel Bullet Kisang? Oh my gosh, I actually got Fel Bullet Kisang the other day on a daily poll. But like I said, I don't know what to use my resources on. That's why I have Uptie for Peak 1 First Mate. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And now I regret because I got pointless string Yisang. And I was like, damn, he's better. He's just better. Okay. We can talk about more Limbus stuff while we play Limbus stuff. Monstrous gifts. Yisang is just peak in general. Truly ideal. Oh my god! Yes! You know how much I laughed? When I found out Yisang translates to ideal. It made all those ideal jokes sense. I get it now. The new Eagle gift on the Mirror Dungeon hard mode. Solo DH Rodian absurdly is powerful. Oh, I wanna try. The DHA IDs, which I have 2 of, Rodian and whatchamacallit, Honglu, love so much. Okay, we should be good now. With Wild Hunt. Oh, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. We can't bring Heathcliff. We can't bring Heathcliff and Dawn this time. Wow. Let's bring the bleed team.
나를 불렀나?
소재가 준비됐어?
자,
원하신다.
그러든가.
Yeah, this works.
망치를 쥐고
I have the sinking team ready here. But I feel like I'm gonna use the sinking theme once we do Heathcliff's Canto. So I don't wanna get sick with the sinking theme just yet. So we'll use the bleed theme for now. And then once we start Heathcliff's Canto, I'll use the sinking theme. And then once I'm sick of the sinking theme, we can use the bleed theme again for Don Quixote's Canto. Bleed theme because it lets you bring Ring Sang and Big Bap Rodia. Damn, Cromer Faust gripped me. Still one of the funniest art pre I forgot. Up tie 3. You can tell she doesn't shower. But I fucking love this Faust because of whistles. Whistles is such a good skill.
피를 머금을 시간이네.
Like, yes. Speed up my fucking sanity gain. Your clothes are weird looking. I guess you're not from the village? The child was dressed in a torn, faded clothing. From the way she looked at us, I could tell that she found us rather fascinating. She soon woke up from her momentary shock. Anyways, thank you for saving me. My name's Crayon, and huh? Clockwork teeth? Oh, are you talking to me? that's kind of racist, my dude. The kid pointed at me and backed away in terror. The hell are you talking about? That's Clockhead. My name's Dante, but she can't fucking hear me. Only the sinners can hear me. Clockhead? But I heard that the clockwork teeth look like clocks. I guess I also heard that they don't show up this high. Cromer fan detected. Oh, your bad taste makes perfect sense. Wait, I also like Cromer though. To be fair, I don't hate any ID. I used to hate Mersault, but you know, the hate has been elevated to okay. It's a good ID. Actually, Fran, I know there's like one. You know those artists on Twitter that only draw one character? The backbone of a fandom. It was a long time ago. But I think I saw one artist that just drew Mersault. And I remember thinking when Rhino Mersault came out, you know, before the uptie 3 of Rhino Mersault, he's like wearing this skin tight suit. They were like, oh my god. I don't care if Rhino Mersault is shit. I need him. I'm like, damn, I wish someone was as dedicated to me as this guy was dedicated to Mersault. But, you know, spoiler alert, Rhino Mersault's like my favorite Mersault. He's actually, I think, in my opinion, I haven't tried the other IDs yet, but I think, in my opinion, Rhino Mersault's the best Mersault ID so far for me. I hate Project Moon for making Mariachi Sinclair so bad. I know! It could have been so fun. I've never seen a monster like that before, though. Aha! But they are not a monster. This is none other than your very own Manager Esquire. Thanks for the intro, I guess. But I can't hear anything but the tick-tocking of the clock. Well, Manager Esquire has their reasons. Art thou unharmed? Yeah. Looks like the other people who were dragged here with me weren't so lucky, though. The child looks at the mutilated corpses with a despondent look on her face. Don Quixote cast a sympathetic gaze. So they were all neighbors from thy village? Yeah, but our village will soon send the hunters to save us. As long as they can get here, they can... Hunters? I wasn't sure what exactly she was talking about, so I was about to ask her what she meant. Oh. But this reception hall storage room suddenly began to fill with gas of unknown origin. Oh fuck! Run! What's this now? Quick, hold dive breathing. An odd plume of gas, its hue, red and green, begins to fill the room. This gas, it's the same gas from when I was kid na. The three of them, including Crayon, passed out and slumped to the floor. Okay, so this is why we can't use Don Quixote and Heathcliff. Sinners are coming to the rescue. Yeah, something like this happened before, when we walked into a room full of toxic gas, which killed everyone. Looks like this gas only knocked them out though. That's a relief, at least. Guess I should consider myself lucky that my clockhead isn't affected by these things. Oh. I gotta hide. Oh my god! They're wearing gas masks! As soon as I hid myself in a corner, a crowd of gnomes rushed through the same door Dodoru came in from. Gas mask. So they use sleeping gas on us. Ome, is that all that's left of Manager Dodoru, Ome? Yeah, we grinded him down to a fine paste. Ome, all that talk of snagging 3 top-notch raw materials, and now look at him, Ome. A pile of meat, Ome. 1, Ome. 2, Ome. 3, Ome. All accounted for, I suppose, Ome. They're all fast asleep with the sleepy powder, so don't you all worry yourselves about harming the good Omes. Oh, the goods. Well, let's move the goods, Omes. Not even close to the best Merced ID though, Blade Lineage. Oh, I don't have that one actually. But it's fine. I feel like Poise is okay. But it doesn't sound as fun. But I think Poise is like the beginner friendliest mechanic, right? Blade Lineage Merced single-handedly making the entire BL team viable. That's what I heard. If I ever get Blade Lineage Faust, maybe I'll exchange for Blade Lineage Merced and then pair it with Pequod Ishmael. It's OME, not OME. Because they're gnomes. Oh! Good dome. Good domes. I feel like OME's funnier though. They picked up Don Quixote, Heathcliff, and Crayon one by one and loaded them into the sleigh. With that, they left, closing the door behind them. And through it all, I couldn't do anything but watch. Right. Looks like this is my time to shine. I'll rescue the 3 of them. No, you're not. You're not fuck. You're words. No, you're not. No, you fucking won't. Bro, Dante can't fight for shit. No way. I should have listened when Ishmael offered to teach me self-defense. What do I do? This harsh truth dawns on me every time we face total annihilation. The truth that, on my own, I am completely useless. If they were here with us, I could at least bring them back. But none of the sinners are here with me. What good am I without them? It's a miracle that I managed to survive this far. Let's fucking go! Oh my gosh, Ishmael coming out of the shadows. It's like an Avengers moment. Bro, um, Blade lineage team generally best to get their either 5 and run Abimael rather than BL Otis, or 4 and replace BL Sinclair for someone else. Eh, I'll worry about it once I get Mersault. Bro thinks he's the main character. It was admirable at first, but we all knew like Dante's doing shit, right? Anyway, miracle? What miracle? Come on, get a hold of yourself. Great, now I'm hearing things. You're not hearing things, manager. We really are here. Do you even know what a mess it was up there when we realized that the three of you just vanished into thin air? I bolted up and looked toward the voice. There, I saw another door. And from it, the rest of the sinners appeared one by one. Let's go! Christmas fucking miracle! If you do BL, you have to apply for Yisang. That's fine. Most of Yisang's, whatchamacallit, 5-star rarity. The 3-0 IDs are usually good. Guys! Oh fuck, there's a gnome. Oh boy, looks like I forgot about that slightly spoiled ingredient. OME. Sorry, I can't say OME. Ingredient, no. I feel like I'm so used to saying OME now. It's fine. It's only for this season, right? I will inquire about this incident later, Dante. For now, command us in this battle. Let's fucking go.
카론,
Para
기다리는 건 못해.
unopposed, favored, unopposed. Okay.
고귀하게.
Oh my god. There you go. Much better. Please. Okay, 50-50. Not bad.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
I just want all of you to win your clashes. That's not a hard ask, right? Thank you.
내 피가 배고파했어.
Oh, baby, we get...
잘 됐다. 그치?
I think I'm gonna save this ult for next time because I see 3 lust stuff up there, so we can do whistles again next turn. Neutral. We should be fine. Come on. Also, I love it when you use whistles. You actually hear whistles.
정화.
But yeah. Okay, she won. I had no doubt.
야호. 이기는 편.
And then we
우리
can
편.
do these 4. Oh, we can do these 4, or we can kill this motherfucker with execution. You know what? That's fine. We use execution here. And then we'll just skip one turn with Yisang. But I think that's worth it for the overall party sanity gain. Because we get sanity from whistles, and then we'll get more sanity with execution. I fucking love this animation, by the way. 6 health.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가
I love the skill tree animations for all the blood fiends. It has so much style. Even Priest Gregors, and then he does the pose and the little hand thing. So good. Yes, more sanity. I think that was the right call.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
Sure, Yisang had the dead
야호.
turn.
이기는 편. 우리 편.
But look at our sanity. This is the last bit, so we can just overkill it. Okay, now that we have like 6 sinners, it's not as hard as earlier. I mean, the fight earlier wasn't that hard, but I was a little worried because we lost all our bullets like round 2. Reese Gregor is such a massive blood feast engine. I know, I fucking love him. At first, I was reading his descriptions before I knew what blood fiends did, and I was like, he bleeds himself?
카니발 그 자체를
What?
대표할 만한 퍼레이드였어.
Bro has the Karen announcer. Yeah, I'm a day 1 player. I've just been busy.
누구 작품이겠나?
Fucking love Karen. But I think I got some other announcers now. Let me check. Yeah.
이상이요.
Wait, we can use more than one?
이상이요.
Nelly! Sorry. Sorry. I got excited because Nelly's probably the only good person in the book. And I didn't even realize I have her voice. They just swap lines. Ooh. I also have these, but I'm refraining from getting them. I think I'll swap to Nelly once we do Heathcliff's Canto, and then I'll swap to Don Quixote once we get to that canto. Anywho. There's an ad going on, so I'll be back in 3 minutes ish. Okay? BRB. Ah, sorry. I got a couple of Discord messages that we just streaming right now, but we'll want to talk about this later. Okay. Okay. Anyway, welcome back. Thanks for waiting through the ads with me. I did forget to drink water. I was typing too hard. Inferno. The app overtook you. Yeah, you should know you were there. Okay. Looks like Don Quixote and Heathcliff are still MIA. Hydration. Such hydration. Okay, let's go. I'll probably limit this stream to 3 hours. Or maybe after this. Seeing that we're like a third away. 3 hours, let's see. Maybe we can go half. If we can go half, and then maybe I'll do the other half tomorrow. Anyway, let's go. A touching reunion. Yep, we can bring the same party. 3 hours, damn. No talk, only peek. I don't get it. Sorry. I'll be honest, I don't get it.
Carnival time.
Okay. Thanks everyone. How did you find me? We entered via back door. Your signals were no longer detected from within the bus's premises. Then every sinner was immediately summoned from their respective rooms for the search. And so soon after our break started, Dante, let's try to not do anything like this again. Even if you are the executive manager, rogue behavior such as this poses too great a risk. Please be wary of that. I'm sorry. So how did you guys find us? I have deduced it. The music changed. As of late, Heathcliff was in constant state of uneasiness. Considering the nature of our circumstances, I conjectured that there was aught that he had to do before our arrival at T-Corp. I'll stop distracting you with talk so you can enjoy more peak Christmas before stream ends. Now you'll be fine. You're fine. Your guys' companionship is part of the enjoyment of this stream. If we don't finish in time, we don't finish in time. That's fine. On the day in which the backdoor volatility siren echoed, Don Quixote made a relatively delayed return to the back door. Bro's got his thinking cap on. And come the next day, she requested from me and Miss Faust an encyclopedia of common symbols used in the city. Yes, so Faust lent her a few volumes. Ever since receiving the volumes, Miss Don Quixote sat next to me and perused the pages with rather enthusiastic expression on her countenance. Although I could not converse with her on account of my conditions. He's seasick. I do recollect that the following words were repeatedly uttered: cosplay, costumes, sack. In summation, I summarize that Miss Don Quixote witnessed a series of symbols that caught her attention when the siren blared, and Faust was aware of the door on which those symbols were drawn. Based on that information, the sinners were able to find their way here. We engaged several entities off the corridor on our path to this door. Good thing we only ran into weaklings though. An irreversible death of a sinner could have occurred in the process. Damn. Do you understand? Engaging hostile forces in your absence carries an exceedingly high level of risk. We could have been lost forever in some corner of the corridor as bodies, never to be revived nor retrieved. Please comprehend the weight of your responsibilities and the risk of your independent action carries. Holy shit. They're not wrong. You must survive, Executive Manager, no matter what. Oh my god, you're so fucking close. Do I make myself clear? Can I take a picture of this? And just send that to myself. For no particular reason. Anyway, I never seen Otis look at me like that. Her gaze was cold and ruthless. Your survival was a lucky coincidence, Dante. The consequence of those symbols are not supposed to be interpreted in such a haphazard manner. I'm really sorry. I didn't know what else to say. Oh my gosh, the music's back. I believe that is enough, but... NDQ. Sinclair, translate. NDQ. No Don Quixote. Oh! Yeah, Don Quixote, Heathcliff. Where'd the pair run off to? Oh, that's... I told them exactly as the events transpired. Seriously, how did Yetri even manage to survive this far? Alright, Manager Bud. I'm sure you've heard enough from the others, so I won't say more. But, where exactly are we? Hey, which district is this? This gold. We must be somewhere in one of the northern districts of the city, or... we are not in the city. Ah. What do you mean? I mean that we are not in the city. Those intelligent organisms called gnomes are part of a species surviving in the outskirts, commonly known as monsters of the outskirts. Monsters? Again? After all that we faced at the lake? They weren't exactly like the whales though. We could communicate with the gnomes. They were just like people, except smaller. So we're in a completely different region of the outskirts. I would have liked to explore the area if the circumstances permitted. Look, this structure seems to have been custom built for the gnomes, considering how small everything is here. If this is the outskirts, we can go back, right? As long as the door we entered through remains open, yes. It is open. For now. What if it closes? Then an unexpected journey begins. We will have to trek the distance from the outskirts back to the city, holy shit. Which will be a significant endeavor in both time and effort. Isn't that a bit dangerous? Where's this sound coming from? OME. OME, I struck gold, OME. Get your tools, OMEs. Dante, come hither to the back of this line. The door slammed open and the gnomes began flooding into the room. We prepared ourselves for battle. Bro, the squeaking is taking me out. Small, cute, murderous little sacks of shit. Let's fucking go.
늦으면 메피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
I'm just gonna do this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. That's fine.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
으타! 더 먹어치워라!
Should be fine.
적들이 흔들흔들.
My people. Ah, yeah, I almost forgot, Mels. You are a murderous small sack of shit. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Oh, that's green. Moink. This might not be the most optimal, but as soon as I get everyone's sanity up and running, then I can stop doing it.
대가리 딱 떼도
Nice. Bro, I feel for this character in the book, Dulcinea.
한잔 먹었어.
She hasn't appeared in Don Quixote where I'm
알아서 처리한다.
at yet, but she's been mentioned so many times.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
They're staggered. How's the sanity? It's still lower than I wanted, so I think this is fine. I'm hoping Yi-san goes first, and then we can finish it off with execution.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 내 죄는 내가
Dulcinea's
알아서
great.
처리한다.
In Limbus or in the book?
기원을 갖춘
I haven't met her in the book yet, but
그대로 무너져.
kill. Let's fucking go. Anyway, yeah, I haven't met her in the book yet,
야호.
but I'm so stressed out for
우리 편.
the book. Okay, I'm so stressed out for her, cause like Don Quixote is going out like, go to Dulcinea and tell her of my deeds. Like, and Dulcinea's like, who the fuck sent you?
점 찍었네.
Dulcinea's not even her real fucking name.
실밥이 터졌나?
Yeah, I'm excited.
얍! 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
Not gonna lie,
야호.
I think I'm more into Don Quixote than I was in Wuthering Heights. Is this the last ones?
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Yeah, they're not much of a challenge, but I guess I am a little over leveled.
기원을 기적해 찾아잡지 않는
No.
내 죄는 내가 알아서
I
처리한다.
don't think I'm over leveled because I have a level cap. The IDs are just broken. I can see their similarities with humans, but they certainly aren't humans. Except for their odd verbal quirk, these monsters are impressively communicative. I don't even know if they should be categorized as monsters. The definition is often arbitrary. Some may call them monsters, yet others may call them members of a different sentient race. I appreciate your analysis, but we should probably get moving. We still don't know where Heathcliff and Don Quixote are. You always say the right things at the right time, executive manager. Let's fucking go! I gotta miss this. I miss this. Exploring the outskirts area will carry a higher risk than our usual operation grounds. To ensure the manager's safety, we must first establish a more structured plan. Nah, fuck it, Mersault V-Ball. Well, I'd say the easiest answer would be to leave the two of them. But the easiest path isn't always the right one. Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Look at this character growth. Chef's kiss. Ishmael kicked open the door, and the gnomes rushed in from. Oh, the Ishmael kicked open the door. The gnomes came in from. Yeah, yeah. Come on, let's go. We'll protect the manager and save Heathcliff and Don Quixote. Fucking love this character development.
카니발 그 자체를 대표할 만한 퍼레이드였어. 허, 주인공 의상이
Find that
오늘따라
here.
한층 더 돋보이는군. 닥쳐라, 해파. 누굴 팰지 내가 정한다.
It's so fascinating to me that Don Quixote and Heathcliff are the
카론,
ones
기다리는 거 못해.
unavailable
1초만
since
기다려줄게.
they're the next Cantos. I kind of want to just use this. There's only one lust skill upcoming, so might as well get those scissor stacks running. Consume 60 blood feast. Or should I do this first and then do scissors later so that we make blood feast? Because we're making blood feast this turn, right? But we can't consume them. Can we consume them?
적들이 흔들흔들.
Oh yeah,
기회.
it looks like we
아니야.
can consume them as they're being made. Yeah, words. Boink.
대가리 딱 떼도
추적하네. 알겠어.
기원을
I'm not saying that this is the optimal way to play this party,
내끼가 배고파 했어.
but I really want to get my sanity up.
그치?
But at the same time, Gregor's like the best. There we go. Gregor bleeding himself. Skip a turn. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then hopefully we can execute this guy.
정화.
I want everyone's sanity to at least be 30. I saw Yisang lost. No, he didn't lose. Okay.
완성되었나?
Kill him! Kill him!
야호.
Okay.
이기는
Only
편,
Faust
우리
has
편.
26. So I think that's fine for now. Yeah, we can stop like actually actively looking for lust skills now. We're in a good place. So to speak.
더 먹어치워라.
기대해라.
Cool.
대성공이야. 다른 신나. 예를
기원을 갖춘
완성되었나?
그대로 무너져라.
Bleed yourself.
이 또한 용서할 테니.
우와. 카론도 깜짝.
Last one.
점 찍었네.
무얼 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가 시작이랬어.
Man, I can't wait to have a fight where I can fully stack the blood fiends
걸작을
so that they're all wearing their masks.
마에스트로님이 어떤 평가를
카니발 타임.
늦으면 메피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
Pa-pa-ra-pa-pa-pa. Unopposed. Okay.
대가리
I see two
딱
lust
떼도
skills coming up, so it'll be perfect. Or whistles.
적들이
Yep,
흔들흔들.
okay.
기회.
Unopposed. Dulcinea. So I'll use this and then Dulcinea's skill 1.
대가리 딱 떼도
Or maybe I should have done the opposite. Use Dulcinea's skill 3 and then Gregor's skill 1.
터졌나?
So Gregor can bleed himself.
승객이
Oh well.
콩 한 방
Hindsight's
먹였어.
2020.
기원을 갖춘 그대로
내 피가
무너져라.
배고파했어. 잘 됐다. 그치? 고귀하게.
Let's go! You know what? This is still better than the Pickwad. Pickwad resident. Fucking hate those guys.
완성되었나?
Because usually, you know, you drop their sanity and like, okay, we're gonna be winning these coin flips, and then they have skills
내가 알아서
that work
처리.
off negative sanity. I'm like, bruh.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
Yeah, fuck Pickwad down. All my homies. Oh. Might as well.
대가리 딱
I know
떼도
this is the last few enemies, but
합격장.
it only takes one bad clash to ruin your day.
완성되었나?
Remember, even though you're 45 sanity, you can still roll all tails in like a 5 coin skill. It's still possible. Eat shit.
기대라.
But yeah, now that I'm using this bleed team a lot,
뭘 잘못했는지 아는 것부터가
I now recognize the worth of the bloody Gossypium. Taking away stagger so that they bleed more for more bleed stack is actually such a forehead idea.
마에스트로님이
The
어떤
chance is
평가를
low but never
내려주실지
zero. Exactly.
충분히 가시지 않는구려.
Oh, we're actually progressing pretty fast here. We're already beyond the halfway mark. Yeah, maybe we can finish this. Maybe we were just yapping too much.
정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
I don't mind though. So, now that I had some time to look around here, this facility appears to be a gift factory. I see. So, the other factories like these that produce gifts. Christmas decorations everywhere. Oh, fuck, it just reminds me that did his fucking family died on Christmas? Cromer's so fucking messed up, actually. There's still some time until Christmas, though. Sinclair looked to the ground with a somber expression. Yep. I didn't need to ask to know how he was feeling. I wonder if monsters exchange gifts with each other. They didn't seem like the most hospitable sort. There is a possibility that they may be contractors to one of the wings in the city. Are we stepping toes of some huge corporation? Oh well. I wanted to say no chance, but the city and the wings that we've experienced so far were exactly. There is a chance. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, there was a non-zero chance of that being the case. Okay.
카론, 기다리는 거 못해.
Oh, sweet.
100초만 기다려줄게. 고귀하게.
But yeah, even though Gregor bleeds himself now and then, he doesn't die. Which is so fascinating to me because he heals himself. I was so worried for nothing. Nah, the Wings wouldn't know about you specifically messing up non-human contractors unless they were sole suppliers. That's true.
적들이 흔들흔들
And it's probably a bad look,
기회
right? Like,
아니야?
you were outsourcing outside of the city? Bro. Not cool. I believe. You can do it. You can do it, Otis.
대가리 딱
Oh yeah,
떼도
one of the reasons why I also really like Otis, aside from being a kiss ass and a very very compatible. No,
야호 이기는 편 우리
I forgot
편
the word. Efficient. Aside from being a very efficient sinner, is most of her IDs clash really well, surprisingly. Like, that's one trend that I like about the Otis
대가리 딱
IDs.
떼도
Nice. Okay, Dulcinea won the clashable block. Snip, snip, snip.
기원을 갖추는 그대로 무너져.
I doubt it mattered. People in the city wouldn't know, and if the head cared, they would have done something about it already. That's true.
이기는 편 우리 편
14, 12. Why only 5 scissors?
끈이 떨어졌나?
Get more scissors. Okay, I'm not gonna skill 3 because I want more scissors. Come on, boy.
점 찍었네.
Nice.
합격장.
Fuck him up.
먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나? 거대
야호 이기는 편 우리 편
Oh, let's go! She's wearing the mask.
하는 게 좋겠지.
Damn, it's so weird having her go first.
카레이드 중에는 말 걸지 않는 게 좋겠지.
But it looks like Priest Gregor's
나중으로 하지.
close
지금은
behind.
그럴 여유가 없군.
20. Okay. This is probably the last round anyway.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Oh, she has a spotlight!
네
완성되었네.
피부에서
I don't see the mask version that often.
지금이다.
I didn't realize once she puts on the mask, she gets a spotlight. I think that's a big feature for Don Quixote's Canto, though. She puts on the mask on 20, but needs 25 for the enhanced skill 3. Ah, like I said, it's hard to get enough stacks. But I just know at 10, their weapons improve, and at 20, they put on the mask. After spending some time battling gnomes and trashing the gift factory, we soon realized that the gifts the conveyor belt were moving weren't your average gifts. Is that a foot? Is that a sign with a drawing of a foot? What's that doing here? This one is adorned with the depiction of an eyeball. These gifts appear to be made from materials that do not normally go into building these items. Their shapes are of teddy bears, crayon boxes, toy trains. But they have an abnormally high concentration of protein and phosphorus. Oh my god, wait. That kid named Crayon. Is she gonna turn into crayons? It's gonna mess up. However, the decorations and the lights are made of proper materials. They must have salvaged the waste expelled from the city. It's obvious. GM FH. Gifts made for humans. More stuff made from human sacrifice. I guess the outskirts isn't so different from the city, huh? Bro, When someone told me that Limbus company was like an allegory to the capitalism happening in South Korea, it kind of put a lot of things in perspective. No one's safe from capitalism. What's really concerning is, who are these gifts for? Who in their right mind would want anything like these? Who knows? Rich folk with screwed up perversions? Maybe that's who they're for. There's always one, right? So did Hong Lu just catch a stray? I know he's a rich boy, right? It's been that and other things ever since Lobotomy Corp. If they're making gifts out of people, Heathcliff and Don Quixote, will the gnomes turn them into gifts too? I do recall them saying about locally produced materials. Then we must move with haste. I have discovered a location with a high probability of their presence, presuming they haven't been turned into gifts yet. After a long silence, Mersault spoke up. He pointed in a direction. There. The placard says, Gift Assembly. I am so ready to be not ready how they assemble these gifts.
걸작을 자아냈나. 마에스트로님이 어떤 평가를 내려주실지 흥분이 가시지
Yeah, we're making good
않는구려.
time. I think we can finish this.
이거 참 설레는구려.
We're supposed to proactive. I know!
늦으면 예피랑 먼저 갈 거야.
This is why. Is he getting character development? Because at the first few chapters, he wasn't, right? And that's when I read The Stranger. I was like, okay, it makes sense now. So whenever Mersault does something on his own, I'm like, oh my god. He's doing something. Oh, we can use this. There's another one coming up.
정화.
적들이 흔들흔들. 기회 아니야?
I know we've been streaming over 2 hours now, but this music still, I'm not sick of this music yet. Neutral, but should be fine. Struggling, worrisome. Oh, it's that thing. 11 tier 10. Okay. On use at +5 bleed. Is this worth it? 6, 11, 10. Nah, I like our chances. Come on. Please, Barber.
포기하게.
Don't fail me. Don't fucking fail me. Okay, the first one pulled off. No! Yes! Okay. I had no doubt, Barber.
이기는 편, 우리
I
편.
knew you could pull it off.
점 찍었네.
Snip, snip. Nice.
제대로 무너져.
예쁘네. 내 피부.
이제야 완성되었나. 이제야 완성되었나.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
I'm not gonna execute yet. But I will take this. I'm not gonna Skullbuster yet. maybe I should for the first one. Just because we're fighting a manager.
정화.
Nice. You know what? I just saw that
승객이 딱
the
한
weapons
번만
upgraded
먹었어.
기원의
as soon as
가슴이
she finished that clash.
그대로 무너져라.
피를
Also, the VA for Priest Gregor.
성공이야. 가는 신나.
I couldn't believe my ears
내가
when I heard the trailer for Priest Gregor. At the end, he was like,
기재야.
"Please, just a little bit of blood." I was like, "Damn." He was voice acting like rent was due.
합격점.
먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나. 거대.
Nice.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 대파.
Did you find him?
카니발 그 자체를 대표할 만한 퍼레이드였어.
Gift of Hatred,
주인공 의상이
given
오늘따라
shape.
한층 더 돋보이는군.
They're back. But like, I kind of want to keep using my bleed team though.
이거 참 설레는구려.
I think I'm hearing some odd noise from in there. Heh, a rather high-pitched SOS. It's always a good indicator of wonderful happenings. Can you not giggle about the sound of screaming, please? I love how Sinclair's became the Ryoshu translator. I saw SOS and I was like, that doesn't mean what I think it means. I am familiar with this tone. Why? The decibel range of this screaming is an exact match with Don Quixote's. Oh, okay. Wait, we have yet to conduct a threat assessment of the combat area. That appears to be a closed-off space, which means... Oh, this Bear Heathcliff with us, he would have said as such. Said what? I think I know. How bloody frustrating. Quit whining, pick up your tools, and get cracking. That was pretty close. It really was. Ishmael soon blasted the door with one powerful kick. Meanwhile... where the bloody hell are we? Why am I tied up? Oh my god, they're hacking away at the pieces of meat. I regretfully say to thee that we are quite screwed. Forsooth, we are fated to become toys in that hydraulic press. It appears that when the time comes, I shall be turned into a roly-poly toy myself. That riseth with every fall. Oi, shut your trap and do something. We've got to get out of here. We gotta get out of these vines. Sir Heathcliff, I apologize profusely. It is true that there was the tiniest bit of selfishness within me that I wish to procure the red sack cosplay for myself. However, it was no lie that I wished to find an impeccable outfit. You little shite. I knew this was going to happen. Once I'm out of these vines, I'll... At least thou shalt become an elaborate pocket watch. Oh, damn, clocks again. I think they're going to turn me into a box of color pencils. 24 vibrant natural colors, or so it says. You've not seen a living raw material in a while, Ome. But they're a bit loud, Ome. Can you see if their ears are bleeding, Ome? Was it their ears? No, can you see if my ears are bleeding? I was like, that didn't make sense. Hail Hell yeah, you are. You have been a gift to us all. Mel's truly is a gift. I can back that up. Ome. The more they scream, the happier our recipients will be, Ome. Ome, Ome. Let's get cutting, Ome. Boom. Is that Ishmael? Heathcliff, Don Quixote. What a relief. They've not turned into gifts yet. Quite cozy in here. Ryoshu loves this fucked up, grotesque stuff. Baka baka. Everyone. How? We're here for you, Heathcliff. Clockhead. Damn it. Didn't think I'd ever be this glad to see your mug. Looks like we got here in the nick of time. Heathcliff was about to be shoved into the gift-making hydraulic press machine. I have hewn your straps. Descend. Look, I'm not the type to wear my heart on my sleeve, but after you lot saved me from getting turned into a pocket watch, I have to say it. That you absolute idiots. You two had one job, to remain by the executive manager's side, yet you let yourselves be captured like this? You know what? Forget it. Right. Get a hold of yourself, you two. Manager, what now? Well, you've got to trash this place. Come on. Get ready to wear your IDs. Tsundere arc? Was it ever an arc?
늦으면 메피랑 먼저 갈
I
거야.
thought it was a default. Para-pa-pa-pa-pa. No. Let's see. 11 versus 12. I think our chances are good here.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Nice.
승객이 딱콩 한 방 먹였어.
No, Yisang! Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh no! Fuck. He got staggered. Oh shit.
그래서 카론이 안전벨트 잘하라고 했잖아.
Oh my god. I forgot about offense level. What's the conversion for offense level again? I mean, she still won, but Yisang. Fuck. We'll be fine. We are gonna be so fucking fine. I don't wanna use execute now, but I don't wanna lose the clash either.
대가리 딱 떼도록.
내 피는
Come on, guys. There we go. Nice, nice. Every 3 offense level
기원을 갖추는
gives +1 flash power.
메피가 배고파했어. 잘
Okay.
됐다. 그치?
Okay, we're so back, right, chat?
점 찍었네.
기원을 갖추는
Don't fucking stab. Don't fucking stagger, Gregor. Come on. Nice. Okay.
알겠어.
I don't know if it's just bad
Yahoo!
luck or I'm starting to
이기는
struggle
편,
now.
우리 편.
I don't know why, but why is it taking Barber Otis so long to get some scissor tinge? I feel like I'm doing everything right?
그쪽 죄인인가?
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 먹기 좋게 차려졌지 않나.
예쁘네. 네
Yeah, she's wearing the mask now.
기원을 갖춘 놈. 그대로 무너져라.
Depends on the skills and how much blood pieces are available. Is it because
완성되었나?
Dulcinea and Gregor just drink them up? Okay. I'll start taking that into account then.
야호.
Oh, there's only one left.
이기는 편, 우리 편.
It's because Otis is so fucking slow, isn't it? Otis won't get much scissors if the blood is sucked up by the other. Yeah, yeah. I thought that was happening. Oh well, that's fine.
점 찍었네.
That means we need more blood. Oh, look how big her fucking umbrella is now. Oh, why did you lose? You were so cool. Why did you lose? Let's go, he's wearing the mask now.
비뚤어졌구려.
But, you know, it's the end of the fight. But we get to see it.
완성되었나?
After we defeated the horde of gnomes, Don Quixote and Heathcliff fell to their knees before everyone. I also knelt down, feeling like I should be down there with them. But Otis tightly pulled me to the side. I feel bad for those two. I am ready. Commence, Lady Otis. You absolute buffoons. How did you ever think that this was going to turn out okay? Are you even aware of the risk executive manager took to get here? How worried they were about you two. Well, actually, Clockwood was in on it from the start. Silence. Do not refer to the executive manager with such derogatory language, insolent fool. It was my fault. It was my fault. My mother used to scold me like this in my youth. Having read the book, this actually this line actually has some weight to it. Otis did not seem to slow down at all with her stern scoldings, and the pair fell completely silent, their heads hung low. I decided to wander away from the scene. This guilty conscience was too much for me to bear. Is Crayon doing okay? Oh yeah, where the fuck's Crayon? Okay, there she is. Yes, she merely lost her consciousness from excessive psychological shock. How did you find yourself at a place such as this? You are a human, right? And we're really in the outskirts? Crayon initially appeared somewhat taken aback from the deluge of questions, but she soon began to open up. So, you're really from the city? I'm from Cloud Town. It's a village on the north side of the outskirts. Are there a lot of monsters like those gnomes out there that can speak? Yeah, there are many more monsters out there other than the gnomes. I've seen a few of them myself, but the village elders told me about the rest. Our village was built to keep the monsters out, to keep us safe. But this didn't happen. We'd all be preparing dinner back at the village by now. So they raided your village. Yeah. And they attacked us when the hunters were gone, so we normally don't get raided by them around this time of the year. So I thought we were safe, but they suddenly attacked us, rushing in on their sleighs. Some of us tried to fight, but we didn't stand a chance, and everyone that they killed got shoved into the sack on that sleigh. I passed out from fright, and they thought I was dead too. I got shoved into the sack like the rest of the villagers. Oh, we forced you to talk about something that could not have been easy to go through. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. Can I ask things too? Anything. Is it right that crayon boxes in the city have 48 different colors? And they have gold and silver colored crayons too? Um, probably. And there's just people in the city, right? No monsters like the gnomes that try to kill us, right? It's kind of hard to answer that actually. Sometimes I'd climb a high hill to look at the city. I always saw pretty colorful lights from up there. So colorful that I don't have enough colors in my crayon box to draw them all. I wish I could live in the city. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that's better. If I lived there, I'd never have to worry about getting attacked by monsters. I could live happily with all my neighbors. If you live at a good wing, maybe. You've really you've really never been to the city, huh? SSE. I'm sorry. Same story everywhere. Doesn't matter where you are. Death always stalks us. Whoa, that was cool. Can you say that again? Huh? That was cool. That was so fucking cool, Dante. That was so fucking cool. Oh, did you guys see anyone else nearby by any chance? I don't think we ran into any other humans out there. No, but he has to be here to save us. Who do you mean? The best hunter of Cloud Town. If he was at the village, the gnomes wouldn't have. It appears that in the outskirts, there are hunters who specialize in hunting monsters, akin to whalers of the Great Lake, that is. But wait, so if they're kidnapping and killing humans for these gifts, who are these gifts for? Oh my god, that came out of nowhere. That kind of surprised me a bit. Oh, oh, oh. Of course, the gifts are for our poor and kind neighbors who do not cry. Executive Manager, retreat. Oh my god, he's huge. I don't know when it happened, but a large shadow was looming over us. Ah, what is that thing? I'm Santata. I'm Santata, bringer of gifts to our neighbors. Ho ho ho. The guffawing giant, garbed in red, carried a massive gift sack on his shoulder. It was definitely not a human. Yeah, it's that Git. That one's the boss. Lo, the crimson garb. That is the crimson garb that I spoke of. The pair immediately jumped up from their knees and began shouting in Unisian. How these? Unison. How do you fucking say this word again? I forgot. I know. Unison. There we go. Thank you. That's the red sack outfit. Oi, then he's already. No, not the reindeer man too. Shut it. Cut the useless chatter for once. After silencing the pair with a short, stern command, Otis approached me and spoke in a low voice. Executive Manager. Since he appears to be an intelligent species, I will attempt to parley with it, but we best prepare for a battle in case the talks fall through. Otis is so dependable. So reliable. Yeah, that's a good idea. What do you mean by neighbors? wings? Clients from the city? Oh, oh, oh. But we are denied entry to the city, are we not? Is that is that a big lump of meat a gnome too? I happened to overhear the gnomes during our time in captivity. They call their they call their master Beard Giant, which I believe is not a gnome. A giant. There there really are all kinds of monsters out here, huh? Dante? That's not an abnormality, is it? No, that's not an abnormality or a distortion. I'd say it's closer to the whales. Ho ho. Do you yearn for gifts too? Yet your kind already owns all there is to own. We and our neighbors in the outskirts wish so dearly for that very day. The only day we're allowed to joy and comfort in human gifts. I see. You produce toys out of humans and give them to those who harbor hatred for humans. Out of pure goodness of your heart. Here, where all those who have been marginalized and exiled by humans gather and wallow. We pour our infinite hatred and care into packaging these gifts. Quite the verbose way of saying I refuse to negotiate. Fucking love this face. Why don't you come here and join us? Become joy to those who need it.
카니발 그 자체를 대표할 만한 퍼레이드였어.
Okay.
주인공 의상이 오늘따라 한층 더 돋보이는군. 누구 작품이겠나?
I see there's an ad going on, so be back in 2-ish minutes. BRB. Welcome back. Thanks for sticking through the ads. So we hit the 3-hour mark, but I think we're really close to finishing this Intervallo though. So might as well. Limbus Company, LC. We should be fine. The the gift giving giant. Yeah, we'll stick with this party.
오늘도 부디 정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
카론.
Oh, the
기다리는
music's
거
different.
못해. 100초만 기다려줄게.
Oh, it's an abno fight or precision. Can I just use this? Okay.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Onwards, Rocinante.
추잡하네.
Rocinante. Justice shall prevail. Pro tip, the first 2 waves are for you to gain SP. Thank you. I'll plan to do that as soon as we get some lust skills. Is that a Dulahan? Oh, Dulahan. Yes, I am a Dulahan. I was so surprised when I heard his horse was named Dulahan. We just need 4. Holy shit. Okay. This is what I hate about autos. We don't need all of that there. But you know what? That could actually work, you know, just to delay the other waves so we can get more blood feast and more sanity.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
So it might be even better if they just die here. And then we don't use those 4 once. So we can use them again and recycle. Holy shit. Okay, let's go. We're gonna be farming. We're gonna be farming the whistles. Come on.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Die. Kill it. Nice.
야호.
I am farming this whistle so much. 4, okay. Okay, I think it has to die now. They all target the same, then most won't be used, and you can trigger whistles again. Yeah! The idea just occurred to me.
정화.
기원을 갖춘
Let's
그대로
go.
무너져라.
내 피가 배고파했어. 잘됐다.
Win rate.
그치?
Thank you, Seribot.
고귀하게.
Let's go.
승객이 딱 콩 한 방 먹였어.
알겠어.
Okay, don't win too hard. Looks like Dulcinea's getting most of the blood feast so far. Fuck him up.
야호. 이기는 편, 우리 편.
Okay, let's do this. You have a few blood feasts. Hopefully they'll get scissors up. Since she's going first. The one with the highest speed usually does it first. And I'll just focus on one for now.
대가리 딱 떼도록.
Eat it, eat it.
실밥이 터졌나?
영원히 잠들어라.
야호.
It
이기는
wasn't a
편
lot.
우리 편.
Okay. Oh, this is still faster though. Let's block this one. Did you see the kit preview for the new Dawn ID? I saw. He's like copying them, right? Alright, let's go.
고귀하게
이제야
What do you think of the
완성되었나?
season's highlight unit? You even manage your Dawn, right?
이쁘네 네 피분수
내 피가 배고파했어.
Oh fuck, we're here.
잘 됐다. 그치?
I guess we're fighting. Damn, how did
퍼레이드
Dulcinea
중에는 말 걸지
get
않는 게
17
좋겠지.
and meanwhile Gregor and Otis only has 6?
꿰매끈이 떨어졌나?
She seems pretty good, but not the same level as Wild Hunt Heathcliff, as she's elevated to OP status only when you have all the blood fiends on the team, which kills your count and unique passive thing. You're right. I didn't critically look at it yet, but I think having a blood fiend team is fun. It's not optimally good, but it's rightfully fun. I think we should aim for the sack, right? This is like reminiscent of that chicken with the bucket.
고귀하게
Because the enhanced counter by having Dulce Rodia removes half of your hard blood each time. I saw that! And you use it, and her only bleed count is on said counter. Is that really her only source of bleed count? So you need Ring Sang or Ring Otis for count. That's why we have this boy.
합격장.
Oh yeah, I need what's the name? Warpurgus. I need Warpurgus to come back because I didn't get the Rhodian Bleed ID because I didn't think I needed it.
퍼레이드 중에는
Let's
말
go.
걸지 않는 게 좋겠지.
Okay. Okay. Why are you so slow to drink the blood? Just drink it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I really feel like we should be aiming for the sack. Rhodian Bleed Eagle is ridiculous. Like I said, I don't have it. But ever since Dulcinea Rhodian came out, everyone's been saying it. So like, damn, I kind of want it now. Also, I can't complete my burn team because I don't have
뭘 잘못했는지
the
아는 것
Walpurgis
같다가
Otis
시작이
ID. Because I forgot. The last day I was gonna exchange it, and then I forgot, and then Walpurgis was gone. I was like, no! Okay, that wasn't too hard. Humans, I'll separate the flesh from your bones. Santata gut suddenly began to expand. Oh fuck, phase 2. All of you, hold your breaths. Suddenly a large figure leaped out of the dark and slammed what looked like a stake into Santata's gut. Whoa, This smell most foul. I think I'm about to pass out. A scent of potently fetid refuse lingers. So it smells like shit. Do you have Walpurgis Philip Clear? No. But I also heard he's good for Burn Team as well. I'll think about it because I think one who grips Sinclair is a burn ID, right? I can still use him, right? Next Walpurgis is in a month or two. That'll happen in like a blink of an eye, I think. Somehow last Walpurgis I got every ID, but no zero ID, the double zero IDs. No egos aside from Solon, Greg, Nancy. Oh my god. Why is there so many pregnant Gregor memes? I don't know where it came from. Don't tell me how. I don't want to know. But I've been seeing it. But better luck to us, random. It's really good for burn, but you need to have support passive that help him get SP. So Whistle's Faust, right? Might as well run grip clear or end clear. It's end clear, right? Yeah. Some sinners drop to the floor while the others gag profusely. Clearly, this was a rather painful experience for all. This gas does not appear to be toxic. However, its scent seems to inspire an extreme level of discomfort in people. So you've defeated a northern giant, yet you do not seem to know the proper procedure for what to do afterward. Are you hunters from the city? Proper procedure? Immediately before death, a northern giant's body fills with noxious gas before exploding in a rain of acid. Oh. Random, thanks for the follow. I'll be doing Canto 6, Heathcliff's Canto soon. The man who staked Santata's gut explained as he approached us. Isn't Santata like the name of the dog of Ireland? What was his name? Cuchulainn? You have to puncture a hole in its gut to let out the gas before its internal organs condense it into an acidic fluid. Allowing it to cause a chain reaction could complicate things. Oh, so this guy showed up at the nick of time. Grip clear? I regret saying grip clear. It's end clear, right? End clear. Has some burn, but he's not really a burn ID. He's I will beat the shit out of you ID. Hey, beating the shit out of something works. That's Setanta. Oh, really close. Santata. Okay. A journey's end. You can see why I got confused, right? The stench won't come off. Who's that now? Mr. Domino? Crayon, who'd been holding her breath with her fingers over her nostrils, ran up to the large man and hugged him. At least you're safe, Crayon. That's good. After stumbling for a moment, due to the stench, most likely, Otis briefly gasped for air before approaching Domino. Hey, you identify yourself. Name's Domino. I'm a monster hunter from Cloud Town. I don't suppose I can call it a town anymore now that it's just me and Crayon that's left. Yeah, where'd you go, bro? Relax. I won't even think of hurting any of you. Ah, so you're the hunter that girl mentioned before. Otis relaxed upon Domino's confirmation. She leaned on a wall and looked to the floor in relief. Normally, around this time of the year, these monsters would have gone further north to a different village. So I was on an expedition to help them out. Oh, they got you with the fake out. Looks like they decided to switch things up this time around. When I returned, they'd already finished the raiding on our village and left. Damn it. They used to be predictable, attacking only right before Christmas. The sudden music change is so jarring. Congratulations, you can now go to the next Intervallo. Oh, there's one more? Bring it on. Do these tragedies happen often? Though I can't speak for the city, I can say that this is a common occurrence in the outskirts. It's a hellish place to live, if you can even call this living. Survival alone is a miracle out here. Are there a lot more places out here like this? Like this mockery of a gift factory? No, can't say I've seen a factory like this anywhere else. But I can tell you one thing. Compared to some worse things that could have happened, this tragedy was nothing. That's the natural order of things in the outskirts. I do wonder, sometimes, if I were in the city, no matter how bad it gets there, it must be better than living in this hell. I don't know, the city's pretty fucked up too. It was no easy contemplation to answer. The outskirts must be a hellish place to live, if what he's told me is anything to go by. But the city they admire so much isn't such a warm place itself, from what I've seen in my journey so far at least. It's the blade lineage Intervallo. Oh! Cool. I always wondered about the blade lineage story. Do we get a Liu Intervallo? Because I Burn Ishmael. Liu Ishmael's one of my favorite IDs. Aha, accompany us back to the city where we were on our. Don Quixote stopped herself, realizing that every other sinner was giving her a look of disapproval. Thank you for your kind words, at least. I wish it were that easy. If I could at least let this child enter the city somehow, just like that. But the city has no place to spare for this child, not even a small corner of it. Even if you were to somehow make it past the city's walls, there are countless variations of paperwork and procedure you must overcome before you can live in the kind of life you desire. No, Liu, those guys are from Ruina. Nah, that's too bad. But isn't the warp train people from Ruina as well? And then we got the warp train Intervallo before Don Quixote's Canto, right? So, is there a possibility? Huh? And what would people like us even do with such paperwork? And where would we find them out here? We've no studied or work to find a job in the city as some youths of other villages do. Mister, there was an uncomfortable silence. Domino cleared his throat and continued. I must still extend my gratitude for keeping the girl safe until my arrival. Liu is an association, not a wing. Oh, because the warp train is like the main thing of that wing, right? Maybe. That focus on the warp train technology, not the people. Ah. Naruhodo. I know a good way to extend your gratitude. Maybe you can extend us a nice pouch of shiny and juggling bag of... Rhodion's eyes were twinkling, and lingering stench made it difficult for her to speak, but she was determined to make her point. Something shiny and jangling? Sure, Maybe I can give you a tour of the antique items I keep at home. Precious items, salvaged from the locomotive tracks of the outskirts. Not something you'll see every day in the city, I'm sure. Items from the outskirts. That tour alone could be worth much more than just pure cash. Faust, there's still a decent chance that the door we entered through might just shut behind us, right? Indeed, in fact, it is unclear whether the door is still open. I recommend a quick return to the bus, now that our two primary objectives have been secured. So she says. If you would permit me to speak my mind, Executive Manager, even if this is not the Great Lake, the outskirts is an extremely perilous place. This curiosity cannot be reason for us to risk getting stranded in this environment. I agree with Otis. Looks like you've got to hurry back. Well then, catch. Domino tossed a carved wooden doll in my direction. It does not appear to be anything dangerous. Let us inspect it further after we return. We mustn't dally any longer than we have to. Yeah, good idea. Some sinners had passed out and had to be carried by others. Most could not stop gagging at the stench, but we still made our way back to the door. The door has remained open. We made it back safely. We made it back to the safety of Mephistopheles. Mephi. Sometime later. Boo! Stinky! Karen, evacuate. Evacuate! Karen quickly made her escape to the decks. Virgilius rightfully pissed. And Virgilius greeted us in the cabins with a terrifying gaze. Looks like everyone's had quite the adventure. Covered in blood and guts, and with disgusting stench to boot. Dante. Oh, this is... Manager? I can't hear you anyway. So just reply to my query with a nod or a shake. Your replies better match up with my expectations, of course. I have but one question. Was it you who made the call? It was. It was us. It was Dante. I hesitated for a moment before nodding affirmatively. I might get reprimanded, or maybe he has worse things in mind for me, but it was I who decided to go along with their plan. This would not have happened without my authorization. Good. Then my questioning is over. Oh, just like that? Huh? I will leave it to you to deal with this mess. You may rest afterward. And please, do something about this foul stench. Well then. With that, Virgilius disappeared into the back door once again. That's unexpected. I thought my time had finally come. Be glad. The best consultation is a consultation not had, indeed. Alas, behold, one and all. I don't know when she had the time to pick it up in all that chaos, but Don Quixote managed to haul a huge sack of gifts back to Mephi. You picked up from all that mess? Heathcliff and Rhodia. I have laid claim upon the evil gnome's trinkets. Now that's some real commitment. What's all that for? Art thou truly unaware of mine intentions? 'Tis for adorning our ship with Christmas decorations. Wait, now? But we're still like 3 months away from Christmas. Agreed. Let us not risk feeling old wounds to lower morale of our company is. Oh, it's okay. It's been getting better with time, little by little. Yeah, we can grow beyond it eventually. Marvelous. Then, it appears to be an occasion most fit for a party. Then, what do you say? What say you? Don't tell me you went through all that trouble for some party decorations. According to Dante's explanations, this incident was spurred on by Heathcliff's need for an outfit, which we still do not have. Heathcliff has been silently brooding in his seat, with his face buried in his palms, out of shame, most likely. Verily, verily, yet that very costume we thought was worn by none other than that monstrous giant. I don't suppose it would fit Sir Heathcliff anyhow. Forget it. It wasn't the kind of look I was going for anyway. What did I say, Heath? We'll help ya out as soon as we land, okay? The outfit's one thing, yeah, but you're speaking of the port ship we sailed past. The port ship on which the hair salon that printed those hair coupons, their business. The coupons could not be used, as the port ship was not on our charted route. Leave it to me to style your hair. I've done my sisters' and younger siblings' hair pretty often. We don't know how long we'll be floating on this damn lake anyway. Besides, I don't even know how to dress myself proper. I was going to attempt the trial and error method. Okay, but can you at least tell us what it is that Virgilius gave you? Just so we know that what exactly you're anxious about. Saw that. After a deep, heavy sigh, Heathcliff produced a letter. So that's the something Virgilius gave you, huh? Oh, I remember. My family used this envelope before. It's made of really expensive paper, made only in limited quantities at a time. It's quite a luxurious envelope. Can we read it, Heath? Sure, it's nothing impressive. Then Dante, why don't you read it out loud for the rest of us? Sure. Roger handed me the letter. It was written in a beautiful series of cursive handwriting, drawn to an almost calligraphic perfection. I began reading. From Wuthering Heights. Let's fucking go! We cordially extend you, honored guest, an invitation to the... Oh, what's this here? Somebody colored over this part of the letter. Well, I'll keep reading. Venue, Wuthering Heights, T Corp Nest. Should you accept our invitation, please convene at the designated location by 4 in the afternoon, the 24th, with this letter on your person. I must be the reason why you tell me all those lies. Fucking love Patches of Violet. Please honor this occasion with your presence. With great respect, Nelly. Let's fucking go, Nelly. Oh, and down here's a postscript. It's written in a different handwriting from the rest of the letter. P.S. You have to be here, Heath. I'll be waiting, Kathy. We had no way to tell what kind of occasion it was on account of it being colored over, but clearly the rest of the letter's contents had stoked the fire of passion in Heathcliff's heart once again. Every canto from 4 onwards is just more peaked than the last. Glad to hear it. I'm so excited. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for Honglu to get fucking ripped to shreds. So, you gotta look fashionable and classy for this Kathy person, right? Well, yeah, but there's more to it than... Shh, quiet now. Now I can clearly see why you were so impatient, Heath. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? Alright. I'll leave it up to you to style his hair. Master hairdresser Hong Lu. I wouldn't call myself a master. Oh wait, where are you taking me? What in the bloody hell is this? Grip? Yeah. Roger's quite the grip strength. You won't free yourself from her anytime soon. The two sinners, practically holding Heathcliff by his arms, disappeared into the back door. Now Heathcliff's fate was sealed. To be a mannequin. To now motivated and unbearably bored Roja's various experimentations. I can hang this trinket here and Don Quixote began humming a song, a carol perhaps, as she placed various trinkets around the bus. I decided to go out to the deck for some air. I leaned on the railing and dug through my pockets. The wooden doll domino the hunter gave me. Just as we hurriedly left, I held it and felt its texture under my fingers. My eyes looked into the distance towards where the outskirts lie. I thought for a moment about the gnomes, the giant, and the things Domino told me. I suppose there are people with stories in the outskirts too. Stories different from those of the city. Faust approached me from behind and stood next to me. I wasn't sure how much of what I said she heard. Follow the stars, Dante. Star by star, then you will one day learn. So for now, follow the closest star that shines before your eyes. Yeah. I have to focus on the stories of the city for now. I don't even know who I really am after all. Oh, it's getting rowdy in there. Joyous laughter and frustrated howls echoed out of the cabins. They must have finished dressing up Heathcliff. Why don't we take a look at how Heathcliff's doing, Faust? You make a rather tempting offer, Dante. The added color to the bus's interior warmed my heart a little. Let's go! We finished it! Okay. Next is yield my flesh to claim their bones. Oh, we're already at T-Corp. I'll probably read this back to the bus off stream. But next Limbus stream. Yield my flesh to claim their bones. Yeah, the minis. Honglu is just coping with depression. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. But yeah, what day is tomorrow? Tomorrow's a Wednesday. I might be busy, but if I'm not, I'll be back. Hell yeah. Flesh yielded. Bones claimed. Should I? That's season 4, right? No? Season 3? Yeah, season 3. Should I get these? I'll wait. I'll wait for if I get manager Don Quixote, right? But yeah, thanks for sticking around, guys. I know it's been a while since I streamed Limbus because I was reading Wuthering Heights, but I'm ready now. I'm caught up with Wuthering Heights, and I'm slowly making my way. Kurokomo Gregor's mid, but the other 3 are great. 3? Oh, even this one? BL Dawn spreads poise to allies a lot. Oh, that's great. Is that sake? There's she's so cut up. I'll think about it. But for now, I'll see where my polls take me.
저희는 심야 업무를 진행하는 협회원을 위해 늦게까지 주문을 받고 있습니다. 비번이시라면 간단하게 쉘이나 브랜디를 첨가한 차는 어떠실까요?
But yeah. She always does the face. I love it. Wait. Bleed. The fucking face. Was nice hanging out. Have a good night. Yeah. Good night, guys. Thanks again. This was fun. Tomorrow or maybe Thursday. It's a Tuesday, right? Yeah. Tomorrow or Thursday. We'll do more Limbus. But see you guys around. Bye.